Hello, everybody. You see, I didn't scare anybody this time around. I was attentive, not to yell at anybody. Hellos. Now, let's get into things. Today was more of a nothing sandwich. All in all, I hate to admit it. First of all, hello to everybody. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Mama. Hello, Bedwars Gang, Danny, and the rest of you who have not yet said hello. Hello to you too. Hello to everybody who will watch later. I know there's roughly about 100 plus people who watch this on a daily basis. So hello to every single one of you. You goddamn legends. Please do smash the like. I do appreciate that one. I can't wait to get some financial. Denny, stop it. Stop it. I'll mute you. Stop it. Hackers caught red-handed. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's get started. Let's not waste too much time on this. So, amusingly enough, this needs to stop. I don't know why it keeps on doing this so late, but whatever. Anyway, amusingly enough, today I actually spoke to a member of ours in the community with Stonks. And those who know, of course, I'm in a different time zone, so yeah. Why does it do that? It can't. No, right? Okay, yeah, like that. So I actually sent him this earlier in the morning. We're kind of discussing things. You can see that's today. For me, what was before market open, and I was giving him my opinion on how things will play out. That was that X with the circle. And well, this is kind of how we had the market play out all in all. We were inches away from where I said we'll probably end up, which was a closure, potentially a closure of the gap, maybe even not closing it, just kind of close to. And we ended up doing that the very next wave, right after very first wave on the open. By the way, those who didn't notice yesterday, we ended up closing exactly as expected. We literally closed at 5909 perfectly, exactly as expected. Opened up today with basically an insignificant sort of gap, and then it kind of closed up immediately as the market was opening, basically. So we ended up having no gap, although we had quite a volatile price action overnight, and well, then went sideways in this channel. As you can see, we ended up almost making it to where I've expected the price action to end up. Then the very next wave, we ended up exactly where I said, very same level. So we're not really trying to time as much as we're trying to find the levels that we'll do. So for today, we've already done what was expected. But in all honesty, as I was seeing this channel formulating, I was expecting the market to actually end up closing the gap altogether. And as you can see, we have ended up retaining just a little bit of it, right? It's kind of this little part of the gap that did not close yet. Why? Because we had full price action move all the way through the price levels at which the gap was created. Let me just pardon me for that. My bad, my apologies. Now, what really are we doing? Where are we going right now? We are actually going. It appears to be testing 5909 as we are closing the session. So that's why I'm kind of saying all in all, it's a nothing sandwich. Basically exactly where we were yesterday. Those who are more familiar with market behavior will understand that this is actually very, very normal, right? Does that indicate that that's it, we're done and we're correcting? No, not at all. It's just that we're getting some relief. Now let's go over the usual suspect timeframes and see what it is that we can see for the rest of today's session. If anything at all, like I said, we're probably seeing the retention of these 5909 level. And whether I'm correct, and we're going to continue more downwards. Well, as we're finalizing the session, we're like 40 minutes away. You can already see on the very, very short time frame, basically on the immediate time frame, that we're already starting to curve in overbought territory, which means we can squeeze just a little bit more out. Maybe we'll have a nice fun candlestick right there pushing outwards. But as you can see, the market is trying or maybe holding off and retaining basically the very same levels. So all in all, even if we can do that, well, we're going to flip over within the very next 15 minutes ish, again, as we move closer to the closure of the session. So not really significant, basically something akin to what we had right here, something like this. So yeah, not really a big deal. All in all, Let's see, 5 minutes. 5 minutes is actually more bearish. Again, this really does allow us to see and well, sort of structure what we should expect for the rest of this session. On at face value, we are bullish. On the other hand, we are below the 50 range, meaning we're already kind of having that bearish sentiment. We're not in oversold territory yet, but we're slowly moving there. We know that looks a lot more like a relief, temporary relief on a downwards direction rather than an actual change in direction. We know more than often than not, we do end up in oversold territory, testing it for a little bit before we actually continue. So this sort of implies that still, yes, more bearish price action. What is this? This is bullish at face value. Why? Because we are in overbought conditions, right? 30 minutes. That actually shows a little bit that spills over into tomorrow and overnight, I would argue, more than it shows anything about today, because what we have one more of these candlesticks. All in all, what we have right now indicates something more flat in nature, or still retaining a channel within the vicinity of the range where we're at. Why? Because we're overbought, but then again, we are bearish at face value, right? Because the red line basically on top, the D is dominant, meaning we're losing bullish momentum. We're slightly declining from that speed at which we were going fast. If we were going forward at 100 kilometers an hour or 150 miles an hour, right now we are now we're doing less on both, basically. Decrease the speed, whichever. I mean, it's, let's say 80 and 40, right? I hope that sort of sorts out the analogous. Also, you can see coincidentally, this support and resistance also matches with the median of the diagonal channel within which we know we've been staying for quite a while. So it completely makes sense that we will end up testing these. I'm sorry that I'm not too fun today, and it's just kind of boring. Today we're having a really boring day. There's nothing too exciting to talk about, so it is what it is. You know, we ended up testing slightly lower, basically a median on the overarching lower going channel. Then we hit back, retesting that median on the larger channel. So that's completely normal behavior. Let's see here. The real worry we have here, whether are we going to get stopped by the overarching larger channel, or whether it will get or whether we'll continue doing what it is, or whether we're going to get sort of start moving into this wedge formation, something that I've mentioned before. All in all, this is a very normal behavior. In fact, you can see we kind of do similar things on both ends. The real question is if we are about to break down further quicker, or whether it's going to waste more time doing this sort of thing. Let's see. Right now we're in 45 minutes, right? 45 minutes, and we're bullish. So bullish on 45 minutes, we probably can see a little bit more retesting of the upside, the upper sort of side of the median itself. So all in all, we are not seeing clear indication whether it's going to break down or go higher. Let's continue going to the larger time frames. We know the larger time frames will tell us the bigger story, the true narrative of what's going on. And because remember, all the smaller time frames basically get engulfed in subsequent larger time frames. So let's look at this. This, in all reality, is, well, rather stable. Again, we're seeing the same sort of scenario, retesting median, retesting that 5909. Not that abnormal. We see these levels, once established, get retested multiple times before we continue. It does appear to be more bullish at face value. So potentially 50, I mean, we are looking at the hourly chart, so that really does show that we still potentially can do 59.49, call it 59.50 to keep it simple. Yeah, so that definitely can happen tomorrow. Based upon what we're seeing right here, we can still have enough momentum to do this sort of behavior. As we said, playing into this wedge, maybe even establishing something that is more similar to the wedge we had. Let's see if we can see something similar here. Yeah, not surprisingly so. There you go. This is this wedge that we get that we have formed from a larger channel, a slower moving one, and a faster moving one. This is the yellow and the red one. Basically, they take in consideration a smaller or a larger amount of candlesticks to create their average in order to formulate this this channel that we're looking at, and will subsequently also derive its ceiling and lows. Now, so yeah, this appears to be bullish, right? We're saying this is bullish. Let's see what the true story in the longer duration of the week. Let's see what it is. By the way, don't forget that tomorrow we have no trading. We have a Memorial Day, a National Memorial Day for Jimmy Carter. So the markets will be closed tomorrow. Okay. That's it. That's kind of a quick reminder about that. We had the minutes today, which again, remember, we focus here on the technicals. There's a lot of sentiment that Trump's politics and political inclinations and sort of plans for the future might impact the financial and economic situation in the U.S. and inflation will come back. I'm not remember, opinions are on Discord. Please join the community. You will be granted access to various activities we have, from daily discussions to weekly hangouts most of the time, and preview to charts and discussions. Pretty much a lot of valuable information, and there I truly share my opinion on these things. But I will be definitely open to saying, I've said this before, I truly believe that Trump is good for the economy, not bad. So I perceive it to be complete and utter bullshit. Democrats literally have infested every facet of life. It's just insane how they're able to push this bullshitty rhetoric. I mean, this is phenomenal. Donald Trump is a brilliant businessman. If anything, people should be grateful. He's about to become and inaugurate and be the next president. And actually, he might make things not as bad as they would have been with Kamala. That's just my own opinion. I'm entitled to have it, like it or not. You know, boo-hoo for you if you don't like it and you feel like you cannot tolerate being here while me having a different opinion. That's life. Grow up, get a helmet, whatever type of deal. But yeah, I mean, I don't see that as such. I really perceive Trump to be good for the economy. By the way, I'm really happy to see that Mama is here. I'm really worried for you. I really wanted to send a message. I didn't see you around. I'm glad to see that you're writing and you're here. Evening, folks. Smashing like, setting up. Yeah, absolutely. By the way, those who want to know, you better join the Patreon, so you can join Discord. You cannot join. I've explained this before. The Discord is 100% private. That means in order to gain you cannot be a free member. It does not do you any good. If free members do not get access to the Discord, you need to come here, change this little ticker to have 15% off. I do find like that is a good thing to do. Again, up to you. You decide, sign up, and then you'll be able to join us on Discord on the daily basis on my wonderful server, such as you can see this way. Well, first of all, I notify when I'm going live. The bots do that as well. You can see the gang are hanging out right there right now, actually, and discussing. Usually you'll find me there with them, discussing and talking whatever. We have our main chat in which, for example, as you see, I post the various sort of ideas, discussions, and all sorts of cool stuff. Of course, you have the one-on-one area in which I conduct my my sessions with my students. I highly recommend. I have only 2 spots left for the one-on-one, in which academy I actually teach you how to do this in depth, more advanced tools, how to do this right, by the way, have all the right perceptions and all that beautiful stuff. So yeah, join in Patreon so you can join Discord. Yes, that is my ugly face. I will soon make an effort to join to actually appear in the videos, but that might take some time. So be patient, bear with me. Plus, I don't find that to be so important. Find it to be a little vain, but people are asking. I'm going to make an effort. I still am. All right, cool. Now, and people are saying that's the very next logical progression. I'm not sure how that is the very next logical progression. Maybe get the higher quality editing skills for my actual videos will be better thing to add. But, you know, you guys have entitled to your own opinion, of course. So on the 4-hourly, we're actually sort of bumping up and down. We're having this volatile behavior. Really, we're testing SMA. You can see we kind of SMA creeped up from below and have caught us. We are testing particular supports and resistances. I was saying how I'm expecting to see the price action break down to that red bubble level, which is 5,700 within the upcoming sessions. It is taking some time. Don't forget, we're looking at a four sort of intermediate time frame that normally people would not take it indication for what's going on, and that's why we switched to the daily. And here it is. Here it is. We can see a clear sort of crossover or intentional crossover with the upcoming sessions. So not tomorrow, but probably on Friday and Monday next week, we might be seeing this crossover again, which will start tugging this down again on the daily and bringing us lower. Like we said, the expectation was that this week will finalize without actually making it to this red bubble, simply because we were running out of time. We knew that will happen. We're saying this in several last sessions, and so it's far more predictable that we will end up breaking right here the very next week. How do we know that? Well, we're already seeing convergence right here on the daily, and the most objective thing that we know to rely on is the weekly, because the weekly is already in oversold conditions, and as we're going, it's getting actually worse and worse and worse. And you're going to say, well, Greg, this could be very temporary. In reality, the real pain comes from the month that just about to cross over into the body. As you can imagine, the closer we get towards the end of the month, the clearer we will see the picture whether we will. The more negative this overturns, the more clear and certain it becomes that we are about to become negative. Again, right now it's not with complete certainty, but yes, as things are panning out and slowly building up, it does appear that we're about to go for a deeper correction. Is it 100% certain? No, not yet. Some people already jumped into the water. Some people are doing all sorts of things, to each their own. Again, remember, we're just following the technical analysis here. We're not giving out financial advice to what you should do, to each their own. Now, but what we are saying, of course, is a lot more negative, a lot more bearish than bullish, a lot more negative than positive, and so we're preparing for a deeper correction. Although, yes, we said we have not yet seen these readjust, and it will take some time to readjust. Don't worry, Danny. I think it was, yeah, Danny, we're going to look at Palantir as we usually do. But we're already starting to see slowly but surely more and more bearish momentum forming towards the shorter end of things. And so toward the sort of further end of things, we will inevitably going to see them readjust as we go further. Right. Cool. Now we've plowed through this. Okay, right. Have we? Yes. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, kinda. So we kind of plowed through this. So all in all, a nothing burger day. I mean, we probably might see another session like it on Friday. Although again, depending how the market will sort of digest what we had today, the minutes, we have unemployment claims, we have non-farm payroll, all sorts of cool things that we had today, which really do not show anything yet. I would argue that all the real data and everything will become a little bit more normalized and truthful when Trump will go into office on the 20th, I've been told, if I'm not mistaken. And as further out we go with this, with the Trump administration, sadly, I think we might see the real conditions of the market, and subsequently the market might react. Of course, inflation coming back based on whether the market will react based on fears and just emotion, or true sort of conditions. One way or another, we will be able to see the telltale signs. Right now, what we are seeing, that the market is preparing to have a deeper correction. So far, it appears to be, from my standpoint. And yeah, that's kind of what we're seeing. But yeah, sadly, today was a nothing burger. All in all, we're just kind of killing time. Where did my circle go? Did I remove the circle by accident? Have I removed the circle by accident? Alrighty, Palantir. We want to see Palantir. What did Palantir? What Palantir have done? I've been telling you guys that Palantir will take a deeper dive and start correcting. I mean, we've been talking about this. It's not like this should have been a surprise for you. But okay, let's see Palantir in our neat chart. In fact, actually, here you go. I kind of had it all laid out for you, I guess. Cool beans. You see, boys and girls, when you listen to the rules of the technical analysis, it follows and does what you want it to do, like a good cattle. Yeah. Alrighty, so that is good. So it done exactly as expected so far. Pum 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 pum. What are we doing? What are we doing? 57.12 got retested. We are in overbought conditions. That's actually not neat for you. If we're in hourly, although yeah, it does appear that it wants to correct back up the same way as presented, right? You see this very crooked line that, although I couldn't draw it like a normal human being apparently, but yeah, this. So it's gonna go up like that ish, then to here kind of. That is what we've projected, but now we're seeing we're in oversold and probably about to correct back up to around the 70-ish area. Not that significant. I remember actually talking about this and presenting this last time, I think. On the last session we spoke, and I said that it's gonna be kind of gonna nauseating, and what it will feel like we're doing this negative wedge, if you will, towards the outside. This almost like megaphone shaped, if you wanna, right, inverted wedge. Although, again, remember, some slippage here, some slippage here. That's normal. We always expect slippage. And then when we have slippage on this end, and we're far much closer to this end, it's probably going to retest 75, 57. I really literally remember saying 75, 57. So everything is working out as expected so far. And here it is trying to pick back up. Yeah, there you go. I mean, really, literally as expected. Although this is kind of negative. This actually shows this, what you're seeing here on the stochastic RSI, that it might have not been, it might not be done yet with 6712. It appears to be that it might retest this first again before it actually does the uptrend. Why? Because, well, you're still very negative. Does that necessarily mean you're gonna retest the whole thing? Well, not necessarily. I probably should have kept at least some of it for next session when you guys gonna ask me what and who, and I will say, well, you know, this and that. Look at what we said last time around. Okay, here, let's highlight the thing so you're not gonna ask questions. Alrighty, that is the expectation for Palantir. That is the expectation for Palantir. Right? Right. I don't think anything really changed. Yeah, nothing has changed. It, all in all, still very bearish. Still very bearish at face value. Alright, that's Palantir for you. If you have time. Absolutely, absolutely, Danny. My apologies. I didn't notice you say that. Absolutely have time. Howdy, ordered my birria in your honor, Greg. I love you so much, Casey. I appreciate, I truly appreciate that. And I truly hope you enjoy it, my brother. This is, as you yourself probably know, one of the greatest ways to eat tacos. Those who don't know, I have a horrible taco addiction. And sadly, we don't have them here in Israel all like proper. So, yes. And Casey is being a true brother from another mother. It's like raising a toast, you know, at the bar when the friend can't. And be keen to get on Discord sometime this week and get your thoughts on the U.S. economy and Trump. Interested to know your thinking. Absolutely, Danny. But don't write me a question in the open chat and expect for me to write you a love letter, you know, an article answer that is going to be an hours long or something like that. No, 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 no. Jump into the open forum. You see we hang out, and just to come and hang out with us. That will be simple and good. Oh, finally the YouTube alert decided to do its thing. Very good. Very good. Very efficient. Very good. I'm, of course, making fun of it because it's not. But, yeah, absolutely, Danny. Jump in, you know, ask me whatever you want, and I'll be more than happy to go over whatever with you. Discuss, tell you my own opinion, explain, go in depth on things. Absolutely. Those who are interested in the one-on-one academy, there's only one way to sign up, which is directly through me. I don't want to wake up one morning to a new student. I might not be, you know, things might not work out between us, if you will. So the only way to sign up to the academy is directly to DM me, send me a message, direct message, DM, direct message, yeah. Send me a private message on Discord. We get in touch. We have a call. I answer your questions. Don't just DM if you're planning to have a call in 4 weeks from now. That is irrelevant. If you want to sign up right now, that's cool. Let's have a conversation. I'll let you know. I'll answer all your questions about the academy, how it works, what's the payment, blah, blah, blah. Everything you want to know. And yeah, and we'll proceed from there. And if we see everything works out, we'll continue from there. That's how things work with that. And if you want to sign up to the Patreon regularly, you'll be able then preview to the Discord. Like we said, the Discord is 100% private. People who are not on the Discord will not be able to, on the Patreon will not be able to access Discord. I hope that we're clear about that. All right, cool. Now, 63 is next support. I see that the softish. Well, no, currently I think we're still residing at 6712. If you really want to know, if you're questioned about the very next one that is strong and we should care about, actually, we might want to take a look. Well, on my chart, it looks like I've marked 62.39. I would not argue with myself. I'm usually a smart guy, so I would argue that 62.39 will play a significant role. And then we have 59.40 and 58.67. And I can tell you that these are super strong. That's a golden pocket right there. That is an important spot. Okay, very important. In fact, let's do this, right? We're gonna do a like that, right? Like a thingy like that. I might not understand myself. You know what? I'm a moron. I am a complete and utter moron. Where were these? I think it's here. No signage. Where's that signage? Here we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Wait, that's too big. That level is super importante. Yes? Mucho. For fuck's sake. Mucho importante. Yes. Very, very, very. Let's lock it in, you see, so I'm not gonna move it by accident. That level is muy importante. Muy grande, grande. Big grande. Yes. Okay, so we said we've done Palantir, and now we wanted to do something else. I think I saw somebody was asking for something else. Absolutely, Danny. Like I said, join us, and we will, join in, and I'll be more than happy to do that with you. 63 is next support. So yeah, actually, I mean, you're not that far off. You know what? You want to... well, actually, you know what? Since we are within the framework of what we are, I would remind you not to forget 65 within the context of things, probably. Oh, really? That's like such a big move, but there you go. Don't forget about that one. Don't forget about 65, because it will play a psychological role as normal. I expect. So basically, you have then the range between 65 and 63, if you will, to keep it simple. 62.39, really. You know what? Again, I would insist that level is pretty accurate. I kind of get the levels, you guys know, accurate down to the millimeter. So that's what I think where it is. I God, if you have done that, I didn't miss anything. Oh yeah, Greg, what do you think about investing in gold? Lucas, I absolutely love gold, but gold right now is still, if I remember, like last time we've covered gold. Let's go here, I think. Oh, that was last time we've covered gold. What I said is we will see a correction on gold, and we'll drop lower, and then eventually we'll end up going higher. That was sort of the prediction. In fact, no, that's the SMA. Damn, I was hopeful that was my line. Damn. But yeah, so far we kind of have everything played out as expected. Just let's give it a fresh look. Okay, let's give it a fresh look. I know I should do probably well, because I actually have my levels. Okay, cool. But that means I'm missing the other levels. So okay, that means, what is that? That is probably it. I'm gonna assume that's it. Am I seeing it at all? I am not seeing it. Damn it. Brr. Yeah, so it's the 2515 version. It's supposed to be here, kinda. You're supposed to have a level here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's try and find that one. I think we have any suspicious numbers there. Oh, wait, location-wise, think so. Think so. That sort of matches. Damn, that like, don't try this at home. I'm definitely eyeballing right now. But I don't think I'm all that far off. I'm kind of close there. I'll have to do it right later. But I think I'm not that far off. I think it's supposed to be somewhere around here, maybe, if anything. So this seems to be very suspicious the way it looks. That's really annoying. I should make it this way. It'll be simpler, first of all. And I think I'm kind of on it-ish. Just call it that, sort of unidentified. But I think you have, what is that? 2521. That's a weird spot. That's a very weird spot. But let's try and see objectively how the momentum looks like within the framework of the known supports and resistances. Is that far too deep? And the framework of the channels. Okay, let's rely on these because we know these are rather certain. I mean, the 2710.80 worked perfectly there, so we can see. And the channels also work perfectly. SMA creeping from below, we're going higher. That appears to be giving us enough edge to make it all the way to 2710 back again. So for right now, it appears to want to do this, at least. Kinda. But what does it want to do then in the long run? The problem is that in the long run, it is oversold already, and so having some relief temporarily so, which conveniently rides the median here. Wink, wink. So not all that surprising, right? We can identify, we can see that. I hope you can see that, boys and girls. That's how that thing works. Then what do we see else here? It is starting to break, and coincidentally, we're basically testing the ceiling of the channel. So I would argue, yes, that you might see 2521 relatively shortly within a sort of. So, okay. So this appears to give us a narrative of such story. To keep it cleaner. It appears to give us a bit of a narrative of such as this. Ish. Let's make it. Oh my god. That is should we just, yeah, of course. Cool. Let's just do this one and then grab this and call it 2. Done. Cool. Yeah. We're cool with that. I think. I hope. What do you think about K? I didn't miss any tickers. I hope I have not. KMDA. I don't know, Leonard. Let's check what I think about KMDA. Leonard, are you still here? Leonard, make yourself known so I know I'm not talking to just thin air. KMDA. KMDA going once. Yes, let's go. Let's go. I see you there, Leonard. Let's go. KMDA. Alrighty, let's do KMDA for you. First of all. Well, you are clearly more bullish at face value right here, trying to make it back into your overbought territory. What is the larger story? Oh, you're definitely trying to be bullish. What is that? Quantum? What is that? Quantum, probably. But it does not look in the longer scheme of things. We mean it starts to, it is showing failure right here, right below the 80. That is not a good sign. If it will continue that failure, you don't have data, of course. Right, that totally makes sense. We will not have any data. If this failure will proceed, now let's try and identify whether we truly have, well, look, for right now, it does appear to be like it's gonna drag out. Really, you want to follow your quarterly, and your quarterly will let you know whether quarterly and half year, whether you're gonna break down. Because if you will, it is literally building up this formation. You can literally almost see it. It is giving you very smelly hints to that. So, but is that certain? I am not certain myself. How old is this thing? It's actually not that bad. Okay, let me see what I can see. Um, yeah, I figured that much. I figured is an Israeli company. Thank you, Leonard. It doesn't tell me a lot. I'm Israeli as well, but you know, there's plenty of crappy Israeli stuff in Israel as well. I promise you, because I'm an Israeli and I know there's plenty of Israeli crappy stuff. That happens as well. I promise to you. But let's. Why am I being a moron? Can anybody tell me, please? Why am I being a moron? Why am I being a moron? I'm just being objective, by the way, Leonard. It's not that we don't have good. We have tremendous. We know the only one resource we have in Israel is brains. Literally, we have no rare precious metals. We don't make cars. The only thing we produce is brains. You know, ideas, really good tech. So we do have some really good stuff here, but it doesn't mean everything you should go blindly. Oh, it's Israeli. Oh, that means it's good. Yeah. Thank you, Leonard. No, that is a compliment. I appreciate that. No, but I mean, I'm just curious. What do they do? Well, I can read. I can just check out. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you're probably more familiar with what they do better than I will. I just suspect, based on the structure, that it is. Okay, let's look at this. So it appears to be. You see, we got it. I mean, come on. We without even seeing the channel yet, we already predicted roughly what it's the ranges, what it's going at. It totally makes sense. That this is. I mean, I could have not predicted this better. I mean, shit. This is just chef's kiss. But yeah, you kind of got it. Here it is. Your 872 to be super precise, right? You definitely should be attentive to that channel that you still have, which is this thing, right? So 872, roughly 750, 740 area on your way down. 654, so call it 6.5, and then 540. If just of course, I'm pretty sure we will reanalyze these as you go, but right now that appears to be the process. So up to 872 if you're good, and then probably a overall deeper correction. I could have not predicted this analysis even like better than this is. I'm so glad this is saved. I mean, so glad this is on YouTube. So goddamn glad. Alrighty. So that is that, Leonard. I think I gotta look. You should be very much aware that since you are already hitting ceiling with regards to the channel, and this suspicious behavior is suspicious. Be careful. It might not give you that final end of things if the market will be extra shitty, right? But currently, I don't want to advocate for something I'm not seeing. I am seeing this taking place, right? I do think this will take place one way or another. Do not look in terms of time length. I'm really exaggerating the drawing so you'll get the idea, okay? Don't look at this when I'm don't we're not timing stuff here. This is just the structure of behavior. It doesn't mean it's going to take so long out. It basically kind of shrink everything, if you will. I hope you understand that. Absolutely. Cool these VLN. Let's do VLN. Absolutely. Let's do VLN. Who wants to do VLN? Who is that? What about uranium stocks? Like, ooh, we're gonna do ooh. You're right. We like uranium here, by the way. Last time we checked the uranium sector, it was looking pretty good. Uranium, we know Germany going back to nuclear because they now learn they cannot rely on Russian. Russian are very problem. And so the world now learn uranium energy is good, very good. Plus, we learn how to do it better with every year. And in fact, it is crazy that we don't go all nuts in on it. Look, the only places that nuclear energy is problematic is around coastal areas where you have fear of tsunamis and such. Asia. But as long as you build deep inside into the landmass, you shouldn't have any issues and high enough. Or look, there's a way to do everything. If you do it in the right way and you really take every precaution and really predict as many sort of issues that might come up in advance, you'll be able to plan things in advance in such a way that they will not be an issue. A really smart person, of course, plans out in advance in such a way that he'll not have to be heroic about saving his own ass from his own problems, pretty much, created by himself. So yeah, that's kind of the shtick, that. But yeah, so we like uranium. Let's do VLN. Let's do VLN. We know the semiconductor sector will be doing well, but at the same time, some turmoil is on the way. So, yeah. Now with TSM moving to yes, as strong as they have, new factories, 3 big mega buildings, mega factories, which is one of them is already done. Pardon me, apologies. One of them is like 70-ish% done, if I'm not mistaken. If my memory serves me right. A lot of competition, which is good for everyone. For everyone, I emphasize. So you're clearly following your current channel very neatly. Obviously, that green and red one, which internally is doing the red and yellow perfectly. You're good. You're sealing those, so which means you're probably going for a drawdown somewhat. Temporarily, that's on a short range of things, but then again, you are still going on a clear uptrend here, and the market likes it and want to proceed with that uptrend, so it appears to be. Daily is actually overbought, so it does indicate that very same thing that we said. And coincidentally, below and behold, that downwards trend that we saw is coincidentally matching with the ceiling of your shorter range channel on the daily. Below and behold, magic, coincidence. And look at that secret wedge that just appeared right on the screen magically, beautifully, into which you're probably gonna play into and then do this sort of thing and do that sort of thing, which matches with this sort of thing, which means are you really gonna break back down to that end of the channel? Probably, yeah, you're gonna build that sort of a channel, right? That's what we said, so it works in line perfectly. Also, you're mega bullish on the weekly. God damn, look at that. Now that is some sexy stuff right there. Now look at that. That is some sexy stuff right there. You are definitely going up. Damn. Look at that. Look at that. Man, what is that? You are doing well. You are far more bullish than you are bearish here. This appears to be like it wants to go up. Does it? Is it? This is not good though. You don't never want to see your data start at the top. And in your case, your data is starting at the top. And if the data starts at the top, it's far more inclined and likely to go and create the bottom. So sort of find the bottom so it can then start moving within the framework of the system. So that is not really cool. Not cool. All in all, that means what you are seeing here, in fact, is far more likely because you are going down so badly. Now you're seeing a bit of a correction, right? Just to go down. So going up in order to go down to create a structure, which is shit. You don't want to see that ever. But I've given you the sort of mid-range. I'm sure we're going to reanalyze this like a million times, so it's kind of early to say, but you better follow up on... Look, like we said, you have more up. Remember, this range of prices, you're definitely gonna stop at every single dollar, pretty much. So 3, 4, 5, definitely 5, definitely 5. You already have support 5. I would bet. Boom, lock it in. Let's see. See this chunk? Let's follow this chunk. Let's mark it up so we know we're analyzing this one. Let's different colors so we know we're not looking at something else. I'm not cheating you. Let's see. And you see, again, psychological levels exist whether we like them or not. They are there, okay? You can already start to see how it's starting to show up. Where are we? Where are we? Where am I? What year is this? Okay, here it is, by the way, again. You can see clearly how it plays a part. You see? See how that perfectly does that random ass thing that appears to be very random, that is not truly random at all? And you see that really not random thing that's going on in the past completely? You see, that all is not random, boys and girls. Not random. Nothing is random in the market. People think market is all randomness. No, it's not. It's completely the opposite of it. So it got tested at 5, got rejected. You're definitely testing lower, definitely another level there. So basically, going da, da, da. So yeah, I mean, look, get ready to basically test every single dollar as you go, right? And of course, above you and below you subsequently. Where are you? Like so. Here, wanna see? Here, see. I just put the 3. How can I do this? What, am I like, what? I mean, come on. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this behavior. Look, look. But it's within the framework of the price. No one cares that you have individual every dollar support resistances on an asset that costs 1,000 or 143, and like that's not how it works, right? So don't just go looking out for every single dollar assets increments on every asset. That's not how it works. But you can see here's the 3. You see perfectly. 4. See 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. All that crap. Crapola. Yeah. Now that we've done that, so let's go back to back to reality. Something. Reality. Let's go. Reality is your ceiling and gonna go down, like I said, just to retest, go do wedge, and then potentially go up, which will probably then take you up to your 4s slowly. Yeah, back up. But now you're testing your 3. So let's see how successful you will be at even testing and confirming your 3. Alrighty, cool. Now that we're done with that, let's save it so I'm not going to forget it. What now? What now? What do we do now? Uranium. You. Let's do you. Who, me? Not you. No, you. Me. No. Me is there. Okay. You are obviously stuck in a unpleasant cell. Shit, that's one hell of a flag if I've ever seen one. I mean, you are in one hell of an unpleasant flag right there. Which that is a part of it, and that's the wedge. It's, ugh. You are not having a blast, but hey, at least it looks like it's gonna shrink for you into this point at this rate. For fuck's sake. I mean, this is disgusting. You've been all over. You painted the whole thing. Damn. Let's look at this objectively. Weekly, you're going down back to, where are you at right now? So you are here, you're going back down to this potential spot, which is, or you're testing median. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? You are doing, what the hell are you doing, really? What the hell is this? This is down, so back into that wedge thing. Yeah. So yeah, I think you're gonna retest back down again, like in that direction right there. And then probably, wow, that is slow moving. Damn, that is slow moving. Here it is. Here's a flag. It is damn slow moving. Here. Really? Come on. It's okay, from this point of view, it's easier to spot what the hell is going on here. So yeah, you're pretty much, you can see this, in fact. I don't know how to tell you. Just to keep it in simpler terms, you're probably doing just as I've said. But then again, this is more so a positive sign for you, although you're going to be dragged out all over the goddamn place. All in all, you'll probably end up going, yeah, that is that correction. So when you finish with the uptrend, no, wait, god damn it. Wow, centered crap. I haven't seen that in a while. Uh, damn. That is not cool, actually. That is not cool at all. Why like that? Why uranium looking like that? The uranium play should be positive, but then again, you know what? No, it probably is gonna do. Okay, it hard to say right now, but it's probably gonna do something akin to this, but it is far premature. Like I'm really, I don't know. I might be dead by then, several times over. Although I don't ever plan to die, live forever young. Yes, I plan to live forever. Don't worry, boys and girls. I'll be here forever answering your questions. I don't get grow old, I level up. That's how we go in my house. Yeah. We don't grow old, we level up. Cool. Cool. Coolsies. Coolsies. What else? What else? What else? I mean, it is all over the place, but you're definitely staying within the framework of what you're doing already. Nothing. I mean, as I've said it right away, you are stuck in a very, I wouldn't say narrow, very, in fact, pre-predicted cell, if you will. And yeah, I mean, get ready to see more of it for quite a while. Unless something will change for uranium. But still, you're probably then stuck within the framework of. Wait, Bedwars Gang. You are doing. Yeah, I mean, kind of. Two is far. You went too far with the two, I think. 280 is too far. It's. You went too far with it. Or unless you're talking about like a really over. No, no, you're not going that far. No. That doesn't appear to be that far. No. If you're talking about the UUU, then no, no, no. You're talking more about like 518 right now. That's kind of your. I mean, even if you do this, it's like 469 ish. Ish could be 450. You know, within the framework of this price range, I would in fact probably argue 450. Let's give it a 450. Let's give it a 450 as such. In fact, let's see. I bet my sting, biting, biting, that is there. Yes. Biting, biting. You see? Up, 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 up. You see? We need the Leonardo DiCaprio meme right now, going, you know, pointing the finger. We need to be able to post memes on YouTube. That's it. That's the new thing. All right, we've done that. Yes, cool, 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 cool beans. Leonard, yeah, that was with you. I'm going to sleep, Greg. I'm keeping headphones on so I hear your beautiful voice. Also, that will give you a bigger amount of my YouTube premium money. I appreciate that. Hacker caught red-handed. Sadly, YouTube is refusing to send me a goddamn code for 5 months now. So I'm not yet getting a single dollar from anything I'm doing. But I appreciate the effort. Hackers, you are a goddamn legend. Every single one of you in the community are goddamn legend. Love you all. My favorite moron. I know. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. So you can please do Nike. Let's do Nike. Nike. Let's do Nike. Nike? Nike, 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 Nike. Hmm. already at the bottom. Interesting. Why don't I have the thingy on it? It's not cool. Not cool. Not cool at all. Need more space. Space. I mean, I know what it is, and I know it's lying, so I'll just go like this. Okay, that will be the bottom then, so then I'll need... What is that? Okay, so that will mean then I need... Where are you? This way, and I need this one. Damn it. What am I doing? Can anybody tell me what am I doing? There. Did I get it right even? Have I? Almost. 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 Okay, cool. Coolsies. Yes, I am. Cool. Yes, channel. Yes, 7452. Cool. Testing bottom. Not cool. 4957. Not cool at all. 4957. Not cool at all. Actually, 6688. What the hell? Kind of. Is that like a number I'm not aware of or something? Is that a thing? Is there a thing there? I'm not like I'm missing out here on something. Is that like a secret, top secret number that means something that I should know about? Because it's definitely there. Uh, cool, cool, okay, cool. I mean, it could be a mathematical coincidence, but it also could be a not mathematical coincidence. So 6688, cool. 4957. Downwards price action, absolutely 66.88, no doubt about it. Then 66, yeah, 66.88, absolutely. 66.88, absolutely. 66.88, absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Goddamn, absolutely. If things will really get bad, then 49.57. Then pick back up. New channel, obviously. So basically, if I will do something akin to this, if I'm gonna be an annoying schmuck and put it kind of like that, I'm really eyeballing. Don't trust where this line goes right now. I'm kind of eyeballing it. But what's gonna happen is we're gonna move over it into a separate channel here at some point, like whatever way we're gonna do that. Yeah, you get me. You get me, you my brother and sister. Yes, understand. We're gonna move here. We're gonna move over next neighborhood. Yes, yes, yes. Very good, very good. That is very good. Let's save this so I remember that I did this, that I said this sort of thing. Because my brain, stupid brain, not remember this after a while. Yes, cool. Now, where was I? Yeah, we've done Nike then, right? We've done Nike. Please use before. Absolutely, yes. Please, you do use the stars with the tickers. It does really help tremendously. Commodity manufacturers. Thank you. So you're going to yeah, no, we'll explain that one. Thank you. You're gonna be placed to park money for the. Not a bad question. Not a bad question, Bad Wars Gang. Whether uranium in general is going to be a good sector to park your money in, you know? 17, only one like. What is this? No, no, Bad Wars Gang. Usually you need to refresh. It's not, you need to refresh. It's the likes sometimes they get kind of it's a clunky mechanism. They if you refresh, it will show you the true number of the likes. You have to refresh. Yes, yes, it's like Aqua. Yes, 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 absolutely. Yes, I see. What a great community. Everybody helps each other. I love this. You're magic. All of you are absolute goddamn magic. I love you all. I love you all. That is what we're here for, to help each other. That is the whole idea. Everyone is a big boy, big girl here to make their own decisions, but we do share our opinions, what we see, what we think, so others are privy to it and then can use that if they do find advantage in it. Very good. Very good. What the hell? Why am I looking at AMC? Who the hell said, God damn it? Stonks, I should have noticed it was you. You put me in trap. What is this? Okay, so what my well say, hit the like 100%. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely, still hit the like. That is cool. This is Stonks. What do you want me to say about this bullshit? What do you want me to say? Much popcorn, much bullish. Yes. They better, you know what? Maybe if they'll go into the business of selling just popcorn in bags, like proper cinema popcorn, right? In just huge bags at a very low price, just kind of every other corner, so everybody can get a bunch of popcorn for watching. In fact, home orders, if they will deliver, if AMC will take their entire business model and transition to just making fresh popcorn and delivering it to wherever the fuck you are, bro, they're onto something. They are onto something. Oh, sorry, I am onto something. Patent pendant. So yeah. I mean, there you go. There you go. This is how you solve any problem. Yeah, this is how you solve AMC problem. Bro, they're going to become big. Like, big, if they will do that. But, because they won't, he took the bait. Hey, Greg. At least I didn't say Jimmy. I would have picked up on it then. I would have picked up on it. Okay, boys and girls, let's check out how the market closed. Nothing burger with a bit of a more nothing burger, and 5925 moving into the sell we're in right now. That totally makes sense. We're still moving lower. Let's look at the continuous. The continuous will help us to predict tomorrow a little bit. Not tomorrow, sorry, Friday a little bit better, because we don't have tomorrow. Tomorrow, by the way, I hope you rest well tomorrow. Make good use of that day. Although it's a day that was meant to be dedicated to mourning, but I mean, I doubt people will actually do that. I mean, sure, watch a documentary. That's probably gonna be a decent thing to do to give Jimmy Carter some respect. And yeah, but otherwise, I'm not sure people will. I mean, spend it with your family. It's probably. I mean, if you ask him, he would have been able to ask him. He probably would have been able to tell you that the most important thing in life is family and friends, people you care about. Basically, it doesn't have to be family. It can be a goddamn, like in SpongeBob, a snail. Whatever you like, whoever you like, right? To each their own problem. We're in oversold for hourly. Absolutely, one daily is overbought, so dragging down here. 45, definitely confirmation to this lower end. Yeah, no, it appears to be just what we expected. It's slowly going to deteriorate and crack. Right here we can see the cracks formulating, and then it's going to move down to again, that basically is similar to 5909 as is. And then what we're going to see is that 5763 on the continuous, or if you want to simplify it to the regular contract, is going to be 58.53.97. We're aiming this range right here. That is that. So that is kind of the shtickes. That is the shtickes we're expecting, Yeshus. Yeshus. Let's see. Sorry to say, I'm looking forward to a day off to switch over to my new phone. Absolutely, there you go. You have an opportunity. I'm just glad to hear from you and that everything is good with you, and I hope you and yours are safe. And yeah, don't ask, boys and girls, don't ask. All right, well, I think we're done with today's session. I think we've covered everybody's stickers. I don't think I've missed anything. I tremendously appreciate every single one of you for showing up and tolerating my goddamn bullshit. And hopefully, do enjoying the technical analysis. I mean, people used to say I'm too boring, right? But then again, if we're already getting carried away, then let's get carried away and have some fun, right? Why not? Why not? Why not? And that's it. All jokes aside, I love you a lot. I will see you, Chiburashka. Thank you, Chiburashka. God damn it, Stonky. What a legend. Leo, yes, thank you all, boys and girls. I appreciate you showing up and the questions and all that cool stuff, participation. And I hope to see you all on the Discord coming up with good questions. Please don't ask me very difficult, complicated questions on the Discord itself in text form. I'm not going to be writing you love letters. I don't want to ignore these. In fact, the best thing you can do, as I've said before, show up when we are in live, when I'm on voice, regardless of what you're going to get from this. I'm going to just tell you, join voice, and I will answer your question in fully, right, in proper manner. I don't half-ass. It's just something I don't do. Join the voice chat, and I'll then be glad to answer your questions. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, Shmel, yell at YouTube for being slow with me, and yeah, that's it. Love you all. See you on the next one, which is not tomorrow, which is Friday. I mean, yeah, see you on Friday, but I'll probably hang out in the Discord anyways, and you can always reach out to me and have a hangout and whatnot. Love you all. Bye-bye. Cheers. Chag Sameach. Happy Hanukkahs and Tzom Kal and all that